Welcome everybody, it is Tuesday morning and it is 7:11 a.m. and guess what I'm stuck in? Yes, I'm back in the car and I haven't even gotten on Route 2 yet. I've been sitting on the on-ramp for about 10 minutes. This happens way too often. I think this morning's traffic jam, well, it must be an accident, but it's also solar glare. Lots of solar glare that we will be coming into shortly. Today's earworm is brought to you by the Partridge Family. Only a moment ago. You remember that song? Most of you won't. But that's been stuck in my head for the last half an hour or so. Anyways, I noticed in my last car video that I was going way too much. So let's cut that down a little bit, please, shall we? Yes. All right, people, you see, we're coming into the solar glare in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blinding solar glare! Blinding solar glare! That's not that bad. That's what you use. That's what the visors are for, right? Let's get this party started, people. Get moving. For those of you who are still wondering about the car situation, back in November, Hyundai said they would replace our engine for free because it was within the warranty. It is March 5th and we still don't have our car back. They kept on bumping the thing back bumping the ETA back because I guess there have been a bunch of cars that need new engines and they're on back order. So hopefully, we're expecting it within the next 2 weeks, but I do have to make a call. So, just get our Tucson back. The good news is, we've had a rental and they've been paying for it for the last 3 months now. But still, in the meantime, we're paying for that rental on our credit card. And they're going to reimburse us later, but this last credit card bill for that Hyundai for that month alone was $1,500 that we are spotting Hyundai at the moment to do the rental car stuff, which isn't a very good deal, We're going to reimburse for it, obviously, but still, in the meantime, we have to foot the bill. And then there's next month's bill is going to come up another, whatever it is. At some point during the last month, though, Hyundai had contracted with the rental car place directly, so now they're sending them the bill directly from that point on forward. But we are still footing that first month and a half or whatever on our credit card that they're going to reimburse us for later. Well, I guess since we use a Dizney credit card, we're getting the points for it, I guess. That's one good thing, I guess. But still, not everybody could afford to be footing $1,500 a month on their credit card bill. So that's not a very good strategy, and it's not a very good policy by Hyundai for doing that. So I'm going to make some phone calls today, hopefully, and we'll see what they can do for us. Another thing I wanted to mention this morning is when you buy backup batteries for the GoPro Hero 5, I would recommend you buy the GoPro batteries, because we had bought the batteries, our backup batteries of the GoPro. We bought I think it. Alright, let's try this again. For some reason the GoPro stopped. So the company that we bought the backup battery, I think it's called Refresh maybe, and now that backup battery is no longer charging. Now take in mind we've had the GoPro for about 8 months, and we've been using this backup battery just like the regular battery, on and off for the last 8 months or so. Probably longer actually, maybe a year. No, not a year. About 8 or 9 months. But you would expect batteries to last longer than that, so I'm going to give it another shot or two before I decide to chuck it. But I'm probably the next battery we're going to get, because we're going to be down filming a lot with the GoPro as well as the other cameras, and this trip coming up in June. I'm going to get a backup battery that's actually a GoPro battery for it, so that way hopefully it's a little bit more reliable than the one we had gotten that was, it was a lot cheaper, but if it's only lasting 8 or 9 months, then you might as well spend the more money, and hopefully it lasts 3 or 4 years, That's the train of thought anyways. We'll see.